Hey guys, welcome to the James Bond Show. No fears, limits or substitutes. This video is brought to you by Daniel Craig's Ego. I'm joined today with my little buddy Bozzy, and we are going to do a little bit of James Bond 25 theory. So, okay, today's episode on Bond 25 theory is about Felix Leiter. And of course, Jeffrey Wright plays Felix Leiter in Bond 25. He's coming back finally. His last visitation as Felix Leiter was in 2008's Quantum of Solace, and prior to that, 2006 Casino Royale. Jeffrey Wright seems to be a pretty popular choice of Felix Leiter. Personally, I'm on the fence with him, and I'm not a guy that's normally on the fence with how I feel about things. I'm kind of on the fence. Reason being, I like aspects of Jeffrey Wright's Felix Leiter, especially in Casino Royale, but just the way he puts on the whole voice thing, like when he's in the aeroplane in Quantum of Solace and he's got Beam's photo, Agent Beams, and he's got the photo and he's like, "Sorry, can I help you?" Like, what is it with that voice? Like, I don't know, it sounds like he needs to go to the bathroom or something. He's like, and in, well, this is going to be unpopular to the SJWs, but in the novels, Felix Leiter was very similar in description in a way to Bond, except for the hair colour, but he was around 73 kilos, around 5'11", 6 foot, 35, youngish looking, straw-coloured hair, so obviously blonde-coloured hair. And my personal favourite Felix Leiter has been Jack Lord, and I liked Rick Van Nutter. I thought he was really good too. So, Felix is back. Now, here's my theory, and I'd love to know what you guys think about this. I believe Felix Leiter is going to be killed. That's what I think. I don't think they're going to kill Madeleine Swann. A lot of people are expecting that, especially in the PTS. I think at this stage, the Bond producers are going to be a lot smarter with this film. When I say a lot smarter, I mean that because against what they did in Spectre. They know they got that wrong by making Blofeld and Bond brothers. They know they stuffed up there. So in this one, I don't think they're going to go for the obvious and rip off on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Doing the whole, like, Tracy getting done and now Madeleine. I don't think that's going to happen. Also, with the SJW Me Too movement and Phoebe Waller-Twat now Bridge coming on board to Wright, I personally believe that, no female can be killed off. This is going to be like a Mary Sue situation from Star Wars. That is my gut feeling. So I think someone has to die in this film. And I think it's going to be Felix. And this is why. Because there is word from set that Felix is involved in a car crash. Now, if you look at the very first scene that was shot, it's scene 78, take 1. Within that day or two, it was Daniel Craig in a car chase. And then apparently there's a car accident and Felix is involved in the accident. Now, I think that Felix goes to Bond in the pre-title sequence. He goes to Bond to get his help. Now, what can really make James Bond run off to Europe but the fact Felix has been killed? Now, if not killed, then maybe seriously maimed. Because what that does at the very start of the film is it raises the emotional stakes. It raises the action stakes, the temperament and everything, but the emotional stakes of James Bond. Also, we've got this new character played by Billy Magnussen. Now, we don't know a lot about him, but Daniel Craig was reportedly doing some sort of training at CIA grounds or doing some kind of visitation to CIA headquarters. Now, I don't believe it was the main one in Langley, Virginia. I believe it may have been in Washington. I know there's big FBI headquarters there as well. So I have a feeling that Billy Magnussen is going to play kind of like a protege to Felix Leiter, and that Bond will go and visit him or something to do with him and maybe going to Washington. I know apparently it's Italy, Norway and Jamaica. Well, all the early reports were Bond 25 was also going to go and film in, mainland America in Washington. That's what I've heard a long time ago. So potentially that's still going to happen. And I think Billy Magnussen's character who actually looks a lot like the Ian Fleming description of Felix Leiter. I have a feeling he's going to be maybe a double cross, that he's maybe double crossed Felix, and maybe Bond is going to go after him or work him out in some kind of way. So that's it, guys. I think Felix Leiter is going to bite the big one in this one. Now, remember, of course, in Live and Let Die in the novel, he got his arm basically eaten off and half his leg ripped off, and he turned back up. I think it was The Man with the Golden Gun from memory. Next novel I think he might have been in. And correct me if I've got that one wrong, guys. I've got to go back to the novels there. And he turned up with a hook hand. It might have been Diamonds Are Forever. So that's my theory. I think Felix is going to get whacked. And this is also about tying in the whole ends. That Kerry Fukunaga said they're going to tie off Casino Royale. Now, if Daniel Craig 100% was coming back in another film, or this series was being continued with another actor, then you wouldn't kill Felix. And that is why I think they'll kill Felix in this one. Tell me what you guys think. Love to hear it in the comments below. Please like, and guys, please subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more future James Bond content. Until next time, keep on bonding.